Today we are considering about Grindelwald's top 10 powers and abilities. He is one of the notorious dark wizard ever. He had rallied out the whole Europe except Britain where Dumbledore lies peacefully. Grindelwald is the second in the list of dark wizard. Before entering to matter, please like the video and subscribe the channel. This video is created by Ajib Salim. EAF Top 10s. Grindelwald born in 1883. He attended Drumstang Institute, a school which had shown outstanding ability in providing dark wizards. Grindelwald learned magics from there. Soon he attracted to dark arts and conducted twisted experiment on it, and he expelled from Drumstang at his 6th year for dark arts experiment. He came to Godric Hollow to find third Peveril brother grave, and to his plan to seek all the 3 deathly Hallows. He lived there with his aunt Barthedla Bagshot. Soon he met Albus Dumbledore. There is little time is enough to grow a friendship between them, 2 clever and arrogant wizards. They were equally talented, but perhaps Albus was a shade more skillful. They soon made a plan together to overthrow international statue of Secrecy and to seek Deathly Hallows, and once there was an argument between them with Dumbledore's brother Aberforth. Soon Grindelwald lost control and the argument became a fight. And Ariana dead, and Grindelwald went to his country and gained many powers. He went to seek Deathly Hallows and to throw out international statue of Secrecy. He had become one of the greatest dark wizard the wizarding world ever seen. His skill and powers are unstoppable, gaining many followers and became a great dark wizard. He is highly skilled wizard. When we saw only 2 movies from Fantastic Beasts, we realized how dangerous and powerful he is. The Fantastic Beasts series had clearly shown his powers and his abilities, but yet to come, and especially the legendary duel with Dumbledore. Grindelwald was defeated in legendary duel and imprisoned in Nuremberg prison, where he later killed by Voldemort for hiding the information about Deathly Hallows. Let's have a look into his power. Number 10. Clemency. The power to shut down the mind and block it from extra penetration, which means Grindelwald's mind is protected very well from extra penetration. As a good tactician and skilled wizard, he must master it. Being a one who seeks a revolution must master the Occlumency. Grindelwald undoubtedly, like his friend Albus Dumbledore, had mastered it. Grindelwald had blocked the greatest legilimate ever. That is Voldemort. He had blocked Voldemort's legilimate and taunting questions at Nuremberg prison, to protect the Elder Wand from him. This had clearly shown Grindelwald's ability to protect his mind and thoughts as well as feeling from others, proving Grindelwald's outstanding talent in this field. Both Albus Dumbledore and Grindelwald had mastered Occlumency even to repel any legilimate in the world. However, Grindelwald had used this ability only once in Nuremberg. Later he murdered there. Number 9. Invisibility. Being invisible is a rare gift. We had seen Harry using a cloak to become invisible and seek out through night in the castle. But for Grindelwald, being a powerful wizard, he doesn't need the aid of a cloak. Both Albus Dumbledore and Grindelwald can make them invisible by the true magic without any aid of anything. Grindelwald can perform a powerful disillusionment charm to make them invisible. We know that both Albus Dumbledore and Grindelwald had shared their magic. Their ability to become invisible is explained in Harry Potter and Deathly Hallows by Dumbledore to Harry at King Cross. This ability grant him to be a spy. Dumbledore is used his power to be invisible in Harry Potter and Philosopher's Stone, but we had never seen Grindelwald using this ability to become invisible, other than Dumbledore word. Number 8. Persuasive. Public speech ability is a rare gift. It is an ability which can be owned even by Muggles, and Grindelwald possessed this ability in a large quantity. Voldemort is skilled in persuasive speech to his followers, but Grindelwald is much more than Voldemort in persuasive speech. This ability grant the owner many followers and make the owner stronger and unstoppable. It is extremely as useful but dangerous in wrong hands. Grindelwald is extremely skilled. He had gained many followers with this ability with him. Grindelwald's persuasive is like manipulation. Grindelwald managed to change Abernathy into his side from the Aura's side, which eventually resulted into Grindelwald's escape from the wizarding prison in America. Madame Picquiery had admired Grindelwald's gift of persuasive and removed his taunt. Grindelwald had used this ability in Paris in front of thousands of wizards, which gave him many useful followers, and many had obeyed his order to disapprobate and spread the news given by Grindelwald. Grindelwald managed to ensure the Credence presence in his army. He also managed to believe Credence his story. All these are showing Grindelwald's persuasive ability. Number 7. Charms and enchantment. Adding new property to thing is generally done in this field. Most wizarding school had taught this subject to the students. It is one of the most useful branch of magic. Grindelwald undoubtedly master and highly skilled in this field. He had shown fascinating skill in this subject. It seems his ability in this field is far more greater than other wizards. His skills and knowledge are deep. He can perform a disillusionment charm which is so powerful even to make him completely invisible. Which shows his ability in charm. He can done many charms even without wand, as he had done. He is highly skilled in summoning charm, levitation even wandlessly. He had levitated a car. Summoned Newt's and Tina wand along with Newt's case. His enchantments are highly powerful than any other wizard. The Nimgard castle which was made by Grindelwald himself for a place to his army. The enchantment in that castle is highly powerful than any other place in the world. Nimgard is highly secured even more than Azkaban. Even though Azkaban was bounded by many dark magics and had a combined magics of large number of auras. Only Voldemort had managed to break out Nimgard Castle. Number 6 Divination. The ability to see future is called divination. And those who see future are called seer. True seers are extremely rare. And very gifted ability. J.K. Rowling had clarified that Grindelwald is a seer. As it is a rare ability and very useful, it is highly dangerous this ability in the hand of Grindelwald. As he would use it for his plans of revolution. Being a seer is very useful to create plans. This make Grindelwald highly dangerous and a great wizard. The power he can foresee might help him in the duel too, making him one step ahead than others. Number 5 Transfiguration. Changing a things into another thing, conjure a substance from nothing, vanish an existing substance into nothing. Along with switching things is known as transfiguration. Grindelwald undoubtedly master in the transfiguration. His skill and knowledge is greater and unbelievable. Grindelwald had shown his skill in transfiguration in Fantastic Beasts series. He is even master in human transfiguration, which is considered as the most difficult branch. He had himself transfigured into Percival Grave for a long time. He doesn't even need a option to change into another people. His transfiguration are efficient and long-lasting. No one ever suspected him. In Fantastic Beasts and Crimes of Grindelwald he transfigured himself into Abernathy to escape from the prison in America. He transfigured the ropes into Snake too to capture the auras. And conjured a tongue for Abernathy. And transfigured the wands of auras into dust. Number 4 Healing. It doesn't matter when someone hurt you when you are a healer. Healing is one of the most useful magic as well as to ourselves and others. A master duelist like Grindelwald must master the healing. Yes, Grindelwald is highly skilled in the healing. He even doesn't need a wand to perform healing as he had shown this ability in Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find 'Em. He healed Credence Barebone's hand without the help of wand, proving his ability in this field. It clearly shows his skill and mastery in the healing. He just moved his hand for healing Credence hand. By coming to number 3 it is wandless and nonverbal magic. Most of the wizards need wand to do magic and some of them need utter the incantation loudly. But highly skilled wizard doesn't need it. The ability to cast spell silently is known as nonverbal magic. It gives a slightest advantage in the duel. Nonverbal magic need high concentration and effort to perform. Skilled wizards can do these with perfect ease. Most of the wizards do magic with wand. But actually wizard can channel his power through anything. Skilled wizards doesn't even need a wand to perform magic. But wandless magic are extremely difficult to perform. It is like riding motorbike without hand at the time of earthquake. Grindelwald is skilled in both nonverbal and wandless magic. He can perform both wandless and nonverbal spells simultaneously. He had done an outstanding ability in it in both the Fantastic Beasts and Crimes of Grindelwald and Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find 'Em. He summoned Newt's case and both Newt's and Tina's wand. He levitated 3 of them and arrested and tied them. All these things he had done without wand. He moved the obscure towards him wandlessly and nonverbally. Healing Credence also. He managed to levitate a car and throw it at Tina Goldstein, without any word and by simple hand gestures. He turned the wand of auras into their neck and gave Spellman his wand. Wandlessly, he used all of the magic without uttering word. He cast Lightning Bolt and Protego Diabolica and many magic which even many wizards can't do. But he had done all these without any word. This shows how powerful he is. Number 2 Dark Arts. Of course, a dark wizard who had rallied through many countries and killed numerous people had mastered dark arts. He is undoubtedly talented and highly skilled in dark arts. Grindelwald is one of notorious dark wizard ever. He had studied in Drumstang Institution, the school which has shown an outstanding ability in providing dark wizards. Grindelwald expelled from Drumstang for twisted dark arts experiment. Dark arts ever-changing and eternal. Grindelwald had understood it deeply than any other wizard. His magics and spells he used are never heard of before and cause a wide and large destruction. In the starting of Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find 'Em he had done White Blast, killing the whole auras there instantly. He used the lightning to knock down auras when he was escaping from America. He used a powerful lightning bolt to torture Newt Scamander. He had used a spell which created a black fire around him and has power to destroy the whole Paris. He had killed numerous auras with it, even before they could apparate, and while some of them at mid-apparition. The spell produced many dangerous beasts which are capable to destroy the entire Paris, proving Grindelwald's outstanding talent and ability in the dark arts. He had understood the dark arts very well, and which makes him dangerous. Before entering to the number one, we need to mention his other powers too. Apparition and disapparition. It is the teleportation in the wizarding world. He can apparate at high speed. It seems Grindelwald is far more skilled in it than others. His vast knowledge. Grindelwald is a scholar in the wizarding world. He understood magic deeply than others. His knowledge and history of magic is greater. He had studied ancient runes and the history of most of pure blood families. Elemental manipulation. Grindelwald had shown his ability to control elements. He had used lightning against the auras from the sky between clouds. He filled the carriage with water by merely touching the Hudson River with Elder Wand. Knowledge in magical instruments. Grindelwald is expert in this field. He had a vast knowledge in wand lore. He had proved no need to kill to master Elder Wand. He used a skull hooker to share his view. And his blood pact with Albus Dumbledore proves his ability. He tried to seek Deathly Hallows and he had done many researches in it. He built a castle Namgard which is highly secured. All these proves Grindelwald's vast knowledge in this field. Number 1 Master Duelist. He is well trained and accomplished duelist. He learned martial magic from the Drumstang Institution. From only 2 movies we understood his curling capabilities. His offense and defense are pretty cool. He had managed to do a toe-to-toe duel with the greatest wizard ever, which later changed the largest wizarding duel in the history. And he managed to duel with both Albus and Aberforth Dumbledore at same time. Both the wizards are powerful. He can produce a powerful shield and highly powerful spells. He had duel with more than 30 auras of America at same time. And had upper hand until Newt had get to his feet. He had done duel with both Meat and Tina without any difficulty. He dodged and deflected both Newt's and Tina's spells without any effort and managed to defeat both them. In the end of Fantastic Beasts and Crimes of Grindelwald he had killed many auras again at Paris, and a single-handed duel with a group of auras. This all clearly points his dueling skill. Thank you for watching video. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like this video and subscribe this channel for more fantastic videos.